your hip flexors can soften, your thighs can release down, and then lengthen up through your low back. Oh, and before we begin, in case we haven't met, my name's Lily. I'm subbing for Marissa today, and I teach here regularly on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday mornings. So good to be with you all. All right, settle in. Slide your hands down your thighs so your shoulders can soften, and close your eyes. Let's begin by exhaling as much as you can, and then take a deep, conscious Ujjayi breath in. Breathe in a little more. And breathe in even a little more. And just hold a brief moment. And then slow exhale, Ujjayi. So you're breathing out through your nose. Do that once more. Inhale. Inhale a little more. Inhale a little bit more. And hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. And then continue at your own pace with Ujjayi Pranayama. And feel as you breathe that your breath can expand into the circumference, front, sides, and back of your rib bones. And that as you exhale, perhaps you can begin to activate your pelvic floor in and up, 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 up. And feel the deepest layer of your abdominal muscles contract in, as if your two front hip points could hug in towards the center with your exhale. So inhale wide into the circumference of your rib cage. And as you exhale, pelvic floor tones in and up, 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 up. And the transverse abdominis hugs in like your two front hip points are a pair of sliding doors drawing towards one another. Take one more of these nice full breaths, starting to awaken the lower bandhas and the whole rib cage and thoracic spine. Good, when you're ready, blink your eyes open. You can stay on your block, you can come off your block. We're just gonna mobilize our spine in all directions. Get a little shoulder stretch in here too. So interlace your fingers and press your palms out and then up. As you exhale, twist towards your right. Take your left hand across your right knee. Take your right hand behind you and turn towards the right side wall. Keep holding with your left hand around your right knee. Reach your right arm up and over towards the left side bend. So keep holding. It's going to kind of block how far you can go, but also direct the stretch right up into your right upper rib bones. Yeah, one more breath. And then right hand to left knee, crisscross your arms, drop your head round. So we're moving our spine in all directions with this little warm up, side bend, rotation, flexion, extension. Eagle, you can either give yourself a big hug or grab hold of your right wrist. Here's our shoulder stretch. Go up and back. Look up the wall in front of you, or some of you might be able to look up to the ceiling. And then other side, release, interlace, reach up. Sit up tall through the back body as well as the front body, and then twist. Left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Turn to the left side of your mat. And then keep your right hand on your left knee and reach your left arm up and over side bend, both blocking and directing the focus of this stretch. Good, into your ribs. One more. Exhale, left hand to right knee and drop your head, round your spine. Give yourself a big hug or grab your left wrist for your shoulder stretch and then come up into a little upper back bend. And we'll do it one more time, linking breath to movement. So release, exhale, interlace, big breath in, reach up. Big breath out, twist right. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, right hand, left knee round. Inhale, eagle the arms or big hug and upper back bend. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, look straight ahead. Lengthen through the back of your heart. Yes, good, better. Exhale, twist left. Left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Turn, 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 turn. Inhale, side bend, left arm towards right wall. Exhale, round, hold opposite knees. Shoulder stretch, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, unwind your arms, all fours. So you can move any props off out of the way. If you have 2 blocks, gather those, bring them towards the top of your mat. And then come to all fours. Lower down onto your forearms. You can interlace your fingers or track your forearms as shoulders width and parallel to each other. Tuck your toes. Before you lift up, push the floor away from you with your forearms. So you're gonna feel an extra bit of space and activation in the sides of your ribs. Then lift your knees, lift your hips, dolphin pose. Now relax the weight of your head. You can shake your head out and keep pushing the floor away. That will give you clearance so that your head does not touch the mat. Knees can be bent or straight, whatever helps you to get a powerful lift of your pelvis up out of the bottom rib bones. And then you can stay here the entire time or center your left and lift your right leg. Yeah, and if you are lifting your right leg, can you square your hips? So draw your outer left hip crease up and back. Draw your inner right thigh up towards the ceiling. Keep pushing the floor away and relaxing the weight of your head. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders. Switch, right foot down if it's up or hold where you are. Left leg lift, square your hips. So draw your outer right hip up and back. Draw your inner left thigh up and push the floor away. 2 more. Lower, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. You can even rest your hands back by your feet if that feels better this morning after putting so much weight in your shoulder girdle with dolphin. Or you can reach your arms forward, whatever you prefer. And just know you can always rest in this pose at any point through the ever just slow down and drop in, maybe relocate your step breath. Roll up. Come on up, a little bit of core work, and then we'll start to stand and flow. So go ahead and lie down on your back. Bring your knees over your hips so that your shins are more or less, they're not gonna be perfectly, but almost parallel to the ceiling. So they're not hanging down, they're actually a little, like ankles a little higher than knees. Okay, now tack the bottom pair of your back rib bones down into the mat. Keep them down, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, right arm overhead, thumb touches down, pinky up, left heel taps so lightly, like a little parachute down to the mat. Back ribs are still pressing down. And then inhale, come back to the center. Good. Exhale, left thumb touches down, right heel like a parachute drops so lightly, and your back pair of bottom ribs stay pressing to the mat. Inhale, come back. Exhale, opposite arm and leg. Inhale, return, palms down, knees over hips. Exhale, left arm, right heel. Yeah, so if it takes a moment, you're not alone. It's a little bit like patting your head and rubbing your belly, but you'll find it. So each time you inhale, you're gonna come back to this position, right? Knees over hips, palms down. And then as you exhale, You keep your back ribs to the ground and you reach an opposite arm and leg away from your midline. Now, if this is going well, you can start to straighten your leg and hover it, so it's not going to touch all the way, but it hovers off the ground. And see if you can keep pressing your back ribs down, so that, in other words, you don't end up flaring your chest and your ribs up. Yeah, 2 more, 1 on each side. And then hug your knees into your chest, and we're gonna start to rock and roll forward and back several times, and come all the way on up to standing when you're ready. You can use your hands if you need to. Good morning, welcome. Okay, top of your mat, Surya Namaskar A. Stand firm. As you inhale, circle your arms down, around, and up. And as you exhale, fold forward over your legs, knees bent or straight, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, hop, float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Feel free to add in an extra Chaturanga on the way back. 3 breaths. Push into your fingertips like you pushed into your forearms in Dolphin. And can you feel that same activation around your outer ribs? One more breath. And look forward. And step, hop, or float where you're looking. Inhale, half lift. Nice, exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms down, around, and up. Rise to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart in prayer. Round 2. Inhale, circle it up. Push into your feet. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Come back into plank. Okay, so Chaturanga, let's look at this. We're going to first go forward, so pump forward in your feet. Good, and then notice if your hips are sagging, lift them up. Yes, and engage your low belly, tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Now bend your elbows, they'll be over your wrists. Elbows over wrists, so go forward a little bit more, elbows over wrists, and then up dog. Yeah, better. So that we don't end up like this with little grasshopper wings and the pelvis up, but we go forward and we engage, right? Okay, try that again, I'm just gonna watch. So come into plank, from your down dog. Plank. Okay, good. Now, the first movement is a shift forward. So press forward into the balls of your feet. Go forward. Yeah, Mike. Good. Now, keep your belly engaged. Think elbows over wrists. Your chest goes forward. Chaturanga. Knees up or down. Better. Inhale, up dog. Ah, yeah. Okay, each time. Good. Down dog. Exhale. Take one more breath here. Look forward. Step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms down, around, and up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last time through. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Have an image of that Chaturanga already in the stage of your imagination. Inhale, half lift. So you can call on it right now. Exhale, Chaturanga. So you can start in plank if you'd like. Shift forward. Bend your elbows over your wrists. Better. Yes, yes, yes. Up dog. Amazing. And exhale. Down dog. 3 deep breaths. Bottom of your next exhale. Step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. And inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. And then from here directly, bend your knees. Brush your fingertips to the floor. Fingers reach down. hips go back. So that when you look down, you can see your 10 toes. Now reach your arms forward and up. Keeping your hips that low. Yeah, awesome, good. Lift your chest, look forward, hug your front ribs in and down. We're gonna take a really simple sequence of standing poses, link them together, go slow once, and then build heat, go a little quicker. Maybe add to them our last time through. Okay, big breath in. First time slow and steady. Exhale, fold in half, Votonasana. As you inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins or in line with toes. Exhale, here it is again, Chaturanga Dandasana. Yes, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open your right hip, bend your knee. Square your right shoulder as you open your right hip. Take a huge breath in. And then exhale your right foot forward between your hands. Left heel down. Left arm reaches up over your head and back. Come into warrior two. Plug into that right heel. Reach back through your left arm. Feel your reach left to right. Are your arms level? Yeah, better, good. And then feel your spine in the middle. Are you leaning towards the lunging foot? Can you pull back through your left hand and right yourself? And then notice your breath. One more. Flip your right palm up, reverse your warrior, inhale, and we're gonna hold. So usually we just kind of pass through, but hold this position, press into your right heel, and feel your right hip crease descend, like you have a little toddler or a baby perched on your right hip, your right thigh. Go down into that hip crease and then lift your right ribs up, away from it. Maybe see your palm, look up. Lift up through the arch of your left foot, lift up through your inner left thigh. One more breath. As you exhale, side angle. This could be right forearm to your right thigh. This could also be right hand to a block inside the foot or to the floor inside of the right foot. Take your left hand to your sacrum, the back of your pelvis. And before you extend the arm, open your chest. So that as you open your arm, it comes from that space across the upper back and the chest on the left side. Awesome. And then breathe. Press into your left heel. Inhale. Unfurl your spine forward. And as you exhale, revolve your rib cage left. If your hand is on the block or the floor, feel the contact of your outer arm and your inner right leg. Press and resist. One more. All right, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your right knee bent. Exhale, we're just passing through this time. Chaturanga, you can come into plank again. Shift forward. Bend your elbows over your wrists. Inhale, up dog, yeah. Down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Open your hip, bend your knee. Take a breath here, square your left shoulder back as you open your left hip up. Now exhale, left foot through. Right heel down. Right arm windmills up, overhead and back, warrior two. And then notice where you are in space. Reach out through your wingspan. Is it tipping? Reach up through your spine. Is it listing? Press your left thigh back so your knee is right over your second toe. And then call on your breath, like fuel. Like focus. One more. Awesome. Flip your left palm Inhale, reverse and stay. Drop down into your left heel. You'll feel the underside of your leg engage. You'll feel your hip crease descend. Like you have a big, heavy, chubby baby sitting on your left thigh. Dropping that thigh down, down, down. Big, chubby baby. Yes. Now look up. Lift your ribs up off your left hip. See the palm or the ceiling. Lift up through your right arch. Lift up through your inner right thigh. Widen your right collarbone. Big breath in. And as you exhale, side angle. Could be forearm to left thigh. Could be left hand to a block or the floor. Right hand to your sacrum, so open your chest. Turn your right collarbone to the ceiling. Then your arm can follow with all this space both in the right pec and in the right side of your upper back. The arm as an extension from the center, from your breastbone. Radiating out. Press, if your hand is on a block or the floor, your left arm and left thigh into one another. Push down into your right heel. You're pushing off of it to travel forward through your spine. Unfurling breath by breath. Revolve the ribs to the right. 2 more. As you inhale, reverse. Inhale, go back. And right into plank pose to Chaturanga. This time, shift forward. Bend your elbows over your wrists. Up dog, yeah, nice, Leslie. And then down dog. Deep breath in. Press into your fingertips. Feel right at your outer ribs active. 1 more. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, completely step, hop, float. Top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, fold. Now we flow. Inhale, Utkatasana, 1 breath per movement, connecting the dots, becoming fluid. Exhale, fold in half, same pattern. Inhale, half lift. It's nice to know where you're gonna go. Exhale, so you can really just drop into your breath. Chaturanga, or skip it, down dog. Inhale, up dog. I see good Chaturanga is awesome. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, 1 breath, right leg up. Exhale it through. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, arrive, stay. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. You pick. Stay here, a full breath in. Deepen with your exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Chaturanga, or skip it, down dog, you choose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Stay here, full breath in. Deepen as you exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Chaturanga, or right back to down dog, you choose. You can always add or skip. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. So, right about now, you get excited, you're like, I know what's coming next. The breath can speed up. So, you want to slow it down. You want to press into that 360 rib circumference. Expand your lung capacity. The volume of your lungs, the sound volume of your ujjayi. Really take the repetition as an opportunity to not only deepen in the poses, but in your breathing and your attention, your focus. That link, mind and body, the breath. So take 1 more big breath in. Exhale completely. Step, hop, float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna really slow and press into the breath. Stretch the breath like you stretch your muscles. Inhale, Utkatasana. Slow it down, fill it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, slow it down, up dog. Take your time, exhale, down dog. Slow it down, inhale, right leg up. The slower the better. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, arrive. Slow it, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Hold here, full breath in. Full breath out. Slow it down, inhale, stretch your lungs. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. Now, don't skimp on the up dog. Give a full, generous breath in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Stay here as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Chaturanga, or down dog. Inhale, full breath, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. The way that we breathe affects the very way we experience sensations in our body. It creates a new blueprint for your nervous system. I also teach prenatal yoga, and in prenatal yoga, that breath is really a lifeline. It's a mindfulness practice these moms can call on in labor and delivery, right? The breath is one of the most powerful ingredients in this practice. So that's why we're making the flow pretty simple so we can stretch the breath. Don't worry about, crazy fancy poses. One more time, really focusing on the breath will add a bit. Exhale completely. Look forward, step, hop, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, slow breath. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold in half. As you dive into the breath, inhale, half lift. It quiets the chatter of the mind, the monkey mind settles. Exhale, Chaturanga, Dandasana, or down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Hold here as you inhale. And deepen as you exhale. Now we'll add inhale, reverse triangle. So reach back and then push into the ball of your right foot. Straighten your right knee. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach across the room. Right hand to your shin, or to a block, or to the floor behind your shin. Left hand to your sacrum. Open your left chest and upper back. Then open your arm from your chest and upper back. Or reach it overhead. Utthita. Press back into your left heel. Lengthen forward through your right side body. One more breath. Left hand, left hip. Slide your right foot back. Place your right hand 2 feet in front of the baby toe on the mat or on a tall block. Half moon, left heel to hip height. Spin your outer upper right arm back, so the eye of the elbow points more forward, like towards the direction your toes are pointing forward. And then open your left arm. Stay here, or if you'd like, bend your left knee, catch your left foot, Chapasana, kick, kick, kick. That's it, keep spinning the eye of the right elbow towards the short edge front of your mat. Gorgeous, one more breath. Release the foot, take a giant step back. Straighten your right knee. Spin all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Hands to your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your heart, inhale. Hands on your hips. Exhale, fold halfway over. Hug your elbows in and up. Lengthen your breastbone forward. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on your hips. Drop your head. And then slide your hands down your legs and grab a hold of your ankles or shins. Give a little pull. You can adjust your stance further apart if your hamstrings are tighter, closer together, if your head is butting into the floor, if your hamstrings are really, really flexible. Notice your breath. This is a nice cooling, calming moment. We're gonna soak it up. Hang here a moment. Slow things down, the heart rate, the breath. Cooling, calming, quieting the brain. One more. All right, my friends, let go of your shins or ankles and walk your hands to the right, to the top. Spin all 10 toes to the top. Lower your left knee down onto the mat. Quad stretch served up two ways today. So first, slide your right foot back. We're going to first get into the psoas, really, not the quad. So as you lift up, your hip will be over your knee and under your shoulder. So if you're kind of forward, you want to take that out of it and come back. And then, yeah, that looks good. Then scoop your tailbone down. Press down into your knee, your left knee. And it's like you're trying to move your pelvis forward, but you block the movement from happening. Lift the belly up, press the knee down. Do you feel it? Maybe? It's like if you've ever done King Arthur stretch at the wall, where you're at a wall and your foot is up the wall. It's like that. You could even grab the foot if you don't feel it and pull it in towards your butt, but keep pressing your butt back so you don't end up in a quad stretch. You want to be nice and perpendicular, thigh to ground, so that we're in the psoas. Couple more. Yeah, that looks good, heel to butt. Yep. So hopefully you found something to kind of sink your teeth into and breathe around. Now we'll go into our quad stretch. So your hands can come down to the blocks or the floor. Your right foot can come forward. You're going to sink forward a little more this time. Yeah, pick up your back knee even. And can you reach it back behind you an inch further? Okay, good. Now, untuck your toes, bring your hands onto your right thigh. You can stay right here, or grab your left foot with your hips forward this time. And you might feel this stretch in a slightly different spot, lower down into your left thigh. Yeah. One more here. And then just so gently release it if you have the foot so you're not flinging your foot, and plant your hands to the ground. Pick up your back knee. Pars Votonasana. Step your front foot in, sorry, your back foot in so your feet are like 3-ish feet apart. Hands can be on blocks. Hands can be on the floor. Lengthen your rib cage forward across the room. Yes, and then as you exhale, fold over your right leg. 2 more. Good. Ground into your right big toe mound. Go up with your outer right hip. Okay, good. Plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Lower into forearm plank pose. Lower onto the tops of your feet where shoelaces would go on a sneaker. Push down into your forearms. Wrap your shoulder blades broad like big bird wings wrapping down to your elbows. And as you inhale, slowly lower into Sphinx. Good, and as you exhale, lift back up. 3 more. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, lift. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, Sphinx, and stay. Locust. Lower down to your bottom ribs. Reach your arms forward, thumbs up, lift your legs up. Bend your elbows, plant your hands to the ground by your ribs, up dog. Rock into your feet, open your chest. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot through. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Hold here, full breath in. Deepen as you exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior into reverse triangle. Straighten your left knee. Exhale, reach out across the room. Left hand to your shin or a block or the floor behind your shin. Right palm to your sacrum. Open your right chest and upper back. And then open your arm from there, up or over. Beautiful. Press back through your outer right heel. Lengthen forward through your left side body. Open to your breath. Let it in. Slow it down, stretch it out. Right hand to right hip, look down, slide your left foot back a little bit, and then come into half moon. Left hand can be on the mat in front of your baby toe or on a tall block in front of your left foot baby toe. Right heel to hip height, and then right arm can reach up, and then roll your inner left arm outward, your outer left arm back, so the eye of the elbow points towards the short top edge of your mat. Yes. Stay there or bend your right knee, grab your foot, kick, 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 Chaturanga. And in all of these shapes, the breath is a litmus test. If your breath shrinks away, if you lose it, your mind wanders, your breath gets choppy, you're holding, back off. Find a shape that you can sustain with that slow, steady breath. One more. Go. Step back, warrior 2. And straighten your left knee. Spin your 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. You're going to bring your hands to your hips. This time, interlace or hold a strap behind your hips. And then pull your knuckles down. Lift your heart up. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana with your interlace. Knees can be bent or straight. Shift the weight forward in your feet. I know it's scary, but go forward out of your heels. Holding a strap. Be sure that your pulse points in your wrists point in towards one another. If your hands are interlaced, squeeze shoulder blades in, elbows in, heel of hands in, And relax the weight of your head. Down, 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 down. So again, we'll gather up some nice, slow, steadying breaths here. Cooling, calming, quieting the brain. The Iyengar yoga teacher, Patricia Walden, says, we can't create space, but we can create the conditions where we can make space for ourselves. So that's the same thing in our yoga practice, that's the same thing within ourselves, within our relationships. We can't force it to happen, but we can create conditions where space can flourish, thrive. We can open up. Find your breath. It's not something you can force, right? Okay, hands to your hips, hands to the floor. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, which is the left side, and spin all 10 toes forward for our double hip flexor quadricep love. So first, left foot scooches back. Hands to your hips, lift up. Your back toes are tucked, and your tailbone is also tucked. So as you scoop the tailbone down, you're gonna pick up the front of your right hip flexor. If you feel something amazing, I feel something here, yeah. If you don't, you can always grab your foot, bring it in, kind of like a King Arthur stretch at the wall. So part of this stretch is lengthening the back side of your pelvis. The back half of your pelvis scoops down. You'll feel more. Good. Quad love, come forward. You can have hands on blocks or the floor. Wiggle your left foot forward. Pick your right knee up. And then inch it back a little bit further behind you. Good things are happening. Okay, drop your knee down, and you can bring your hands to your left thigh. You can reach back, grab hold of your right foot, maybe flip your grip, pull it in, you got it, whatever feels good. Just one more here. And then ever so gently release it without flinging if possible. Pars Votonasana. Pick up your back knee. Step your back foot in about 3 feet behind your front. Hands on blocks or the floor. Inhale, peer forward beyond your mat. And then exhale, take all that space and drape over. Gorgeous. Yeah. Nicely done. Your left leg. Notice your breath. So often we'll hear like, if your breath gets choppy or ragged, you've pushed too far, but the opposite can be true as well. We space out, we totally lose and abandon the breath, maybe because we're not finding anything interesting or relevant for our bodies. We need to actually step up to the challenge of the pose a bit more. You can do this by starting with placing your attention on the breath, expanding your breath. And then focus your mind on grounding the left big toe down, drawing the left outer hip up, lengthening the bottom ribs forward. Couple these actions to your breath and you're in business. 2 more. Plank, step it back. Forearm plank, drop down. Come right on down into Sphinx this time and stay. Bend your right knee. Grab your right foot. Pull it in. Ardha Becasana. Kind of pull it to the outside of your right hip. Good. Leslie, bring your right knee in a little closer to your left if that's comfortable. Yeah. You can stay on your forearm or lift up onto your palm. Yeah. How do you flip that grip? I'm going to spin around. I can see some of you trying to do that. Okay, so you've got the foot like so. To flip the grip, you spin your fingers under the pads of your toes, and you spin your elbow up. And then you might even lift your elbow up. So your fingers circumnavigate the outer edge of the foot this way. Tuck under the balls of the feet, elbow up. Yeah. Side two, gently, slowly release back to Sphinx. I'm gonna flip around so I can see you, but bend your left knee and reach back with your left hand. Grab your foot. And if you're flipping the grip, you're gonna go around the pinky toe edge of your foot, thumb up, like you're hitchhiking, and then carve under the toes, the ball of the foot with your fingers. Yeah, exactly, you got it. I know, that's hard to like see on Zoom. You guys are amazing. Exactly. Sometimes I wish I had cameras like above and around and we get like this one, one sort of frame of the pose. There's so many other sides of it. One more breath. Release that foot. Come on down, reach your arms out in front of you. Thumbs up, pinkies down, legs together. Locust, inhale, lift, chest, legs, arms. Hollow body, lower them, and squeeze your legs together. And can you pull your navel in and up? So press down into the tops of your thighs. Lift like you could slide an arm under your low belly, below your belly button. And then inhale, locust. Lower your hips, lift your chest, arms, legs. Hollow body, lower down. Squeeze your legs together. Exhale your belly in and up off the mat. You do two more, I'm gonna just watch. So inhale, locust. Yes, lovely. Exhale, lower. Ooh, those are nice locusts. Navel lift, scoop your belly up off the ground. Is that happening? Maybe I just can't see. Try again, lift up. And then forehead to the ground, can you pull your navel up off the sticky mat? Navel up off the sticky mat. You're gonna feel a lot of space in your low back. Yeah, it is happening. I think it is. Okay, so it's that same kind of feeling like your two front hip points are a closing, sliding door, automatic door closing in. Okay, give it one more try. I'm gonna try to show it really clearly. So, okay, so you're here. You did locust, which is the exact opposite of hollow body. In hollow body, your arms, legs, and chest are down, and you are expanding into the kidneys and adrenals, the bottom band of your ribs. And this, you could, like a big cicada could crawl under your waist from one side of the mat to the other. It's not this. That's moving from your joints. It's this. Finding your deep belly. Okay, you do one more time. Locust to hollow body. And as you exhale, forehead down, lift your low belly up. Oh yeah, exactly. That's nice. Yeah, good, Juliana. Okay, now we're ready to go upside down. Come on up. If you want to work at a wall, I would recommend it because we're gonna hold. I'm gonna give a couple options. You do legs up the wall if you're like, I don't want to go on my hands or my head or anything like that today. So legs up the wall is a solid option. Or kick up into handstand, facing fingers towards the wall. So you start in a down dog. One leg goes up, and you hop up. And then we're going to try to hold. And if you're hopping up, that's okay too. That's a great place to stay. But if you can, press the floor away. So this is sitting into my shoulders. And instead I want to push into my hands and push the floor away. And then as you exhale, can you feel that same action that you found in hollow body with your belly down on the ground? Okay. The other option, once you've maybe done that, is more challenging and you'll want a little space to the sides to get out of it, is nose and navel towards the wall, very close to the wall. If you have a chest, you might need to be a little bit further from the wall, but basically you want to be flat as a pancake up against it. So this is going to really help you get into that hollow body, because if you don't do it, you pop right up off the wall. So it's a good checkpoint. So you kind of walk yourself up the wall, walk your hands in, And then you do your hollow body with your exhales. And push the floor away. And if your ribs pop, you're going to just fall off the wall. So to come out, I'm going to show coming out of this. You can either cartwheel out of it, like I'm kind of showing here. Cartwheel if you have space. Or you can walk your hands forward, feet down. Okay, so get upside down. I'll give you all a minute or two. I'm going to just watch. Legs up the wall if you're like, not today with those headstands and handstands. If you want something more cooling, calming, quieting, legs up the wall, always a favorite. Nice, Karen. Yeah, beautiful. Well done, Leslie. That's it. Exactly. You are pressing down into your foundation. Good. Muriel, rest. Do that again and walk your hands in a little bit more under you. Right now, your hands were a little in front of your armpits. Bring them in a little bit more, which will ask more of your hollow body. Yeah, nice, Lula. Yeah, good. Beautiful. Nice, Julian. Yeah. Okay. When you're ready, slowly, gently, find your exit. Yeah, nice exit. I know, it's a little bit the first time. I always try to show, how do I get out of this before we do it? Because you can feel like, am I going to be stuck facing the wall in a handstand all day? Okay, so if you still want a handstand, yeah, nice. Stay with it. Otherwise, stand up. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Plug into your left foot, grab your inner right ankle, reach your left arm up. And then kick. And reach. And notice your breath. Ground right back into it. 2 more. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Take your left hand across your outer right knee and take your right arm back. Twist. You can stay here or grab the outer edge of your foot. Twist. Come back. Lower your right foot down and switch. Plug into your right foot, catch your inner left ankle, right arm up. Natarajasana, kick, and reach. And then hug your left knee in. Take your right hand across your left thigh and your left arm back, twist. You can stay here or slide your hand to the pinky toe edge of your foot, straighten your leg, and twist. One more breath. Come back. Lower down, Malasana, Yogi Squat. Bring your hands back behind you. Lower all the way down onto your back. Have a block within an arm's reach. Bridge. Grab your ankles, feet up. Place your feet down. Can you still hold your ankles so they're close to you? Push into your feet, wrap your shoulder blades under, and roll up, or press into your palms. Stay here, holding ankles, or hands behind you, fingers towards toes, Urdhva. Lift up off your head. And wherever you are, take 3 more deep breaths. Bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. As you exhale, roll down slowly through your spine. Grab your block, the one nearby, put it on the narrowest width in between your inner thighs. Squeeze in, arms down, legs up. 20 little pulses, up, 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 with your tailbone. Squeeze into the block with both inner thighs equally as you pulse up. 10, 9, squeeze in and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move your block. Hug your knees in. Lift your head up. Reach your arms forward. Low boat. Boat. Bring your knees to your chest and lift your chest to your knees. Low boat. Boat. Low boat. Boat. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hug your right knee in. Lower your left and bend your left knee. Place your right ankle across your left thigh. You could stay here. Or thread the needle, pull it in. Or hook the elbows around the right foot and the right knee and straighten your left leg. Or lift your head, reach your right arm up. These are all just options. Thumb down behind you, bend your elbow. Clasp your hands on the left side of your cheek and lower your head. Pulling your right ankle to your left chest. Either hold your shin or outer thigh in your right hand or hold your right big toe with your right peace sign fingers. Open your leg out to the right, your arm out to the left. Radiate out from your navel, out through your legs, spine, arms, like a sun. Concentrate and radiate. Side 2, bring your left leg in, bend your right knee. Hook your left ankle over your right thigh. You can stay here the whole time. Lots of options. Left ankle. Yep. You can also thread the needle and grab your right shin. You can also cradle the foot and the knee in the crook of your elbows and straighten your right leg like pigeon pose flipped with a spatula. If you want to go on, lift your head, lift your left arm, thumb down, reach it back. Bend your elbow and clasp your fingers on the right side of your cheek. And then lower your head, pull your left ankle to your right chest. Let go. Either hold the thigh or the shin in your left palm or the big toe. Open your leg out to the left. Concentrate to radiate. Shavasana. When you're ready, just release, find the center. You can hug your knees in one last time. Make a little space around your mat. Move your props out of the way so that as you unfurl, you don't bump into things. You have a big kind of cloud around you. You can melt into the floor with each exhale. Your eyes close. Let go of all efforts. dissolve. Let go, let go, let go. If you would like to stay a little longer, feel free. And if you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. Bend your knees, draw the soles of your feet flat to the ground, and roll to your right side. Rest on your right side for a full breath. Use your hands to press back up to any comfortable seat. And when you're ready, gather your palms to your heart center in prayer seal in Anjali Mudra. And just come back to watching your breath without controlling your breath. Notice the inhale, what is arising. And feel into the fullness of your exhale, what is dissolving, releasing. And then we'll seal our practice with a final Om. Deep breath in. Be well. Thanks for practicing with me this morning.